What's going on, everybody? Sean Power here at the Hilson Studio with my good buddy
Chris Condon.
Here to check out the warmaudio Foxy Tone Box, show you some of the features, let you hear a little bit of how it sounds. Let's get into it. What do the guitar stylings of Billy Gibbons, Peter Frampton, Adrian Belew, and Beck all have in common? A small but mighty fuzz pedal that goes from mellow to mayhem real quick. The warmaudio Foxy Tone Box is the most accurate reintroduction of one of the most beloved fuzz pedals of all time. Covered in thick velvet just like the vintage pedal, the warmaudio Foxy Tone Box faithfully recreates the vintage circuit and brings you the huge tone, octave-up sounds, and look of the original, plus true bypass for the purest signal flow in modern boards. The Foxy Tone Box houses a very workable fuzz circuit with controls for volume, sustain, and fuzz, which runs from Mellow to Brite. The tone control makes it easy to switch from single coil to humbucking pickups without missing a beat. Electric guitar is the obvious application, but try it on synthesizers, drum machines, bass, acoustics and electrics, or more. Fuzz and overdrive are common tools on most guitarists' pedal boards. The wide range of mild to heavy fuzz available in the Foxy Tone Box gives any player the versatility they need to fit the feel and sound of their song. Additionally, with true bypass, it's really tough to match the quality and versatility of this pedal at this price point. Let's get a listen to see how it sounds in practice. So tell me about the guitar that you have that we're going to be playing with today.
Right, so this is a Jazzmaster I built with some parts, and it's got the Fralin noiseless Jazzmaster pickups in it. And we are running through the pedal board, but pretty much anything that's on, the only thing that's on is the delay for a little slap and some verb.
Right.
And then that's going into the Bad Cat 30.
Marshall 412 in the other room. Warmaudio 414 on each of the, just on two different speakers. One is like a vintage 30 and the other is like the stock ones that come in them, which is like a creamback from the ROLA era.
Gotcha. To note, we are going guitar into the fuzz pedal.
Yes.
So there's no extraneous buffers or anything. It's just pure right in. And then that's just hitting the stuff on the back end. So
why don't we hear a little bit of it just bypass, just clean,
okay.
Just with the guitar. So warmaudio is kind enough to include some different presets in their manual. We're going to go ahead and start there and see what kind of tones we get out of that. The first one here is round and woolly. So we're going to have the volume set to about 11 o'clock. We're going to have the sustain set to right about 9 o'clock. The octave switch will stay off for right now. And we're going to have the tone, the mellow Brite switch or knob, pan pretty much at 9 o'clock as well. Yeah.
cool.
Rich. I like that it's dark and full, but it doesn't feel like it's lacking in clarity.
Right.
It's certainly not overhyped or like extra crunchy, but it has that nice, it does feel like that classic
Woolly.
rumbly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, yeah. Let's hear it on maybe just a couple of like one note lead type. Yeah, I love what it does. It feels like it takes off some of the attack, but I can also hear when you're re-attacking a note, it just changes the fullness and the breakup. Yeah, and it holds up really well too when you're throwing in some different harmonic stuff. It doesn't just fall apart I mean, you know, maybe if you're doing a full diminished chord with an add 13 on the top, it's going to get a little spicy, but it seems to hold up really well with just basic nines.
Yeah, it takes the
Yeah, that's still pretty muted for it being on the bridge pickup. Let's maybe throw a little bit more heat on it and see what we get out of it.
Let's do it.
We've got the supremely psychedelic setting, which the volume should stay more or less in the same spot, around 11. Bring the gain up to about 11. We'll throw the octave switch, and let's bring the fuzz tone up to about 11 as well. With the octave up, how these pedals like to work is neck pickup above 12th fret, you really hear them pop out. So super cool. Yeah, that's mean. It really does add that polyphonic, or just the octave kind of tone on top. That gives me a little bit of that, like a Muse.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like really just beefy.
Yeah.
Ring modulated, weird.
Yeah, especially when you're doing some of the double stop stuff. It's bending down as you're bending up. Super cool. Yeah. That's pretty mean. It's also pretty quiet though. Like this is, you've got the, well, let's hear with the volume pedal up. It's not.
Yeah, the self noise is not.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
Yeah, which is great. I feel like plenty of drive pedals.
Cause that's fuzz can get away from you.
I love that neck pickup when you hit it and it's raunchy for that first split second, and then it blossoms with the octave effect on it.
Yeah, you hear
it locks. Yeah, you hear a lot less of the octave when it's rolled back a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty versatile.
That's super cool. Love that.
Yes, let's run it through some more paces.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. We got the fuzzy lady. Let's see how that sounds. We got the volume at about noon, the fuzz or the sustain all the way up, the octave switch on. There we go. We got the tone knob about So it does feel like having the octave on brings a little bit more top end, maybe some more bite, definitely some more harmonic complexity that I hear coming through. So I kind of like hearing it with the octave on, and you can bring the gain up and just bring the back towards the mellow side a little bit.
Yeah,
it seems like it tames some of that.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
A lot of pedals, it seems like they give you 0 to 10, and you never really want to get close to 0 or 10. They become unusable. I actually feel like you can crank it all the way, crank the tone knob all the way towards the mellow side, and it still sounds very cool and different, but not unusable.
Right.
And I feel similarly, especially when the octave is off, that we can scoop all the way to the Brite side, and it still feels like, give me just some like chuggy power chord stuff.
So we'll do bridge picker. Yeah, I think in combination with the volume knob, pickup selector, that switch, I mean, there's so many tones you can get. Just, I mean, I really like the clean thing with the whole. And then if we put on like another, I put on another overdrive to kind of.
Let's hear it.
So this is with another overdrive. So yeah, just using like a filter. Turn it off. So that's super cool too.
Yeah.
To like load up the front end just on as an effect, not even using the fuzz, but more the octave part of the circuit.
Yeah. And I know that's like a super popular thing to cascade a couple of different drives.
Yeah.
And would you recommend having the fuzz at the beginning of the chain, the middle of the
I'd
chain?
always say beginning, before buffers or anything else. First thing the guitar sees, go right to fuzz.
Okay.
So that you can really get the play on the volume knob. Because when you start introducing buffers and stuff, you get a weirdness with the volume knob. So this is, like, let's crank this gain. See, it gets real clean. It's clean.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It is nice, cleaned up. You can use it like wide open. You can use it dialed back a little bit. It's actually super cool.
Pretty dang versatile.
Yeah. I think it works with more or less sustain. I've got a couple other fuzz pedals in my collection. I feel like they have a sweet spot.
Right. This thing
has
a big window of tones.
Yeah.
Like I said, with the pickup selector and volume knob and all this switching, man, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
What it can do.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
A lot of bang for the buck, I'd say that much.
That's right. Thanks for watching. Head to warmaudio.com for more information about the Warm Audio Foxy Tone Box. Chris, you want to play us out?
Yes.